subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Gabriel.
How you doing,
Mr.
Tariq?
Gabriel, what's going on over there in Democrat land?
Man, always gotta talk politics. I just want to get your. I just want to just see where your head is at with the whole Trump wants to let in 600,000 Chinese people to go to college here.
Yeah, I talked about that. I'm not really too cool with that, but that was part of a little trade deal. He's doing that deal with China and with the tariffs and all that. So
If it was Africans or Caribbeans, you would have been shit. You would have been blowing a gasket. You would have been
you would
having a 24-hour space talking about this the worst thing ever. But you seem like I don't see like the smoke. I don't see the smoke from you when Trump is letting in immigrants as well.
Well, the thing is, good and well, Trump ain't gonna let a whole bunch of Africans over here. That's not going. They ain't gonna do that. And
So as long as it's not Africans or Caribbeans coming into the country, you're cool with
you
it.
asked Trump that. I'm not.
Mm.
I'm not cool with that.
I'm asking you that because like you have
I
all the,
just
you have
said I
smoke.
wasn't cool with it. I'm not cool with it. I don't.
No, but yeah, it was the same fervor you had when it
What
when it when
further?
it was Democrats with the
What am
immigrants.
I supposed
Like
to do?
it's not the same. It's not the same energy, man. I'm not seeing the same type of passion
I
when
ain't
it's a
passionate.
Republican administration doing.
I ain't passionate about y'all coming over. What?
I'm just saying it ain't the same type. It ain't the same type of. It
It's
ain't the same type of fervor or energy when you see a Republic when you see the
there is
Republican
no
administration doing.
fervor. I'm not
Because you
tripping.
told me it was lesser evil because of immigration. When them niggas are letting, I mean, the party's letting in 600,000 people, Chinese people,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of Indians come in to take H1 who
Yeah,
come in on
and
H1
I'm
visas,
cool.
taking a lot of tech
I don't
jobs as
like that
well.
either. And the Democrats let over the same amount of people from all over
See
the
the
place.
deflecting, but like you see the
But it's still,
Republicans
but
don't get you.
stop. But you're saying it like the Democrats don't be doing the same shit. So both parties are doing that. So okay. Yeah, both parties are doing it, but Trump is doing that. He done made some kind of little deal with that tariff thing, so he kind of threw a little concession in there because of a deal that he's making.
Tariq, don't do that. You and a
Not
lot
cool.
of FBAs, you and a lot of FBAs told me that the Republicans are the lesser evil because they're better on
Mm,
immigration. Didn't you not say that?
yes, I did.
Didn't you not say
The
that?
the damn Democrats let everybody over here willy nilly and throw them on top of us. That's the problem.
But why
No,
the
no, 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 no,
deportation?
no, no. See, the Democrats, those Chinese people, they ain't throwing them on top of us. Y'all throw them right on us. Our kids gotta go to school, and there's a bunch of them living in the parking lot. Y'all throw them right on us, and that's what we're complaining about. Then
Where you,
y'all sitting
where you think, where you think them Chinese, where you think the Chinese people go? Where you think they're gonna
in
go?
their Chinese communities. They're gonna go with their Chinese communities.
They're gonna go. They're gonna go to the American schools as well.
Yeah, they got their own little joints, so they got their own shit set up.
So why is it okay for Chinese immigrants to go to school in America, but it's not okay for Caribbean people or African people to go to school
Because
here?
there are no Caribbean and African schools like that. They're not large,
What Chinese schools do you
not
know of?
large. No, they got a whole bunch of shit. They in China.
Not universities.
No, I ain't talking about universities, but yeah, I'm talking about um
A lot of them they're going to go to universities.
yeah.
And then we talk about immigrants taking like African American spots or Black American spots here, but when it's African Caribbeans, you talk about they're taking something. But when Chinese people come, you seem to not have a problem with it.
Well, you keep
Why not have? You should have what? You should have smoke for all races that come.
you keep saying you keep projecting, and I did have a problem with it. Just you saying I don't have a problem with it.
You literally just said
Slow down. No, you have selective hearing, sir. Do have a problem with it. I'm not cool with it. I have a problem with it. You pretending that I don't means you don't really have an argument. Let me get my sister Cyber here.
but you just made a distinction though,
Not
Tariq.
really. I didn't.
You say because they're not on us. That's the distinction you just made.
I'm not saying I don't have a problem. I have a problem with it. But y'all are worse. That's what I'm saying. Cyber,
This is-
I, cyber regime.
Come on.
Alex, good morning. I wanted to talk to you about this.
I, very, very bad. The reception is very, very bad. So yeah, it's not really a distinction. It's just okay. Yeah, they're doing some janky shit because of a deal. I ain't with that. I don't want none of my tax dollars going to nobody but Americans. That's where I want my tax dollars going. And again, I'm pointing out, yeah, even that immigration ain't as bad as y'all dumping all these people right down on us. I mean, y'all bring them right up under us. Let me get Dan in here.
Oh my god.
All
What's good, Flex?
You
How
know,
you
I
holding
didn't
up, man?
realize this was. You know, I didn't realize last time this was Kanye, bro. This I realized that like not until our after conversation.
Oh yeah, that's
That's,
brother Dan. What's up, brother?
Yep.
that's what's up, Gabriel. I'm glad you paid attention. The United States lets in around 500,000 people on student visas each year. The 600,000 number Trump is talking about is over a 10-year period. With China, student visas that they're handing out. It is a very different thing than to let 20 million undocumented illegal immigrants into the country.
Mm,
That's a very big difference. And as anybody with any common sense or the ability to type in Google know, when you put your visa into this country, it can be revoked. The H-1B1 visa program is very different from undocumented illegal immigrants who come in the country and do U-turns on turnpikes and kill 3 people.
yeah.
It's very different. So it's a false equivalence. And when people say that, I just want you to understand what they're actually talking about. Trump was able. It's like you said. It was a negotiation on the deal over a 10-year period. That's 60,000 people a year. On top of I think it's like 455,000 people that they let in every single year. That spread out. I'm not saying I'm for it. I mean, I understand, but it's like, yeah, I would rather have that where they're documented and tracked and being kept up with and have to report their grades and have to check in every few months, other than Javier and Chapinga coming in and running up $20 million in SNAP fraud benefits and passing it around and showing other people how to screw the system.
Mm,
That's a big difference. I mean, I'm not saying that one's better, but I mean, I'd much rather have a documented student than Pojo up in Minnesota, you know what I mean, with $20 million worth of SNAP benefit frauds, and then when they get caught, they just leave the country.
right, right.
That doesn't make
But
sense. It's
Trump's
false
going. But
equivalence,
Trump's going.
Gabriel.
But Trump wants to go after the people who are documented as well. Who document? He wants to deport
Yeah, I mean, that's
documented immigrants as well. So, do you have a problem with just illegal immigration, or you have a problem with just immigration? Period.
what if I told you that those visas come with certain strings attached, and the president of the United States has the right to revoke them at any point?
What?
So those visas can be pulled at any time. You understand that, right?
How does that? How does that? How does that pertain to this conversation?
The point I'm making is when you let people into your house, right? You have certain rules. Hey, look, no cursing in my house, or you gotta leave. It doesn't matter what the rule is to that house. If it's their rules, it's their rules. So it doesn't really matter. Like if they want to be here, they should follow the rules.
No, but
Now,
my point is,
rules.
are you against
I'm
document?
getting there.
No,
I'm
you're
getting
not.
there.
No, you're not. You're evading the question. That's what you're
Or
doing.
okay,
You're evading
you're
the.
asking me, am I
You're
against
you're saying,
illegal immigration?
are you against
Yes.
immigration full stop or not? And if you are, then
Yes.
you're a hypocrite on this issue.
Not really.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
are.
I'm a hypocrite.
You are a hypocrite
I'm listening.
because if you against, you're saying it's okay. You'd rather have because you rather have documented immigrants, and Trump is allowing so many people in, even as over for a 10 period of time. You guys told me immigration period was the problem, full stop. Whether it's legal immigration, whether it's documented immigration, whether it's undocumented immigration, you guys told me
You know
all
what
that was the problem.
you know what a student visa is, right?
You guys told me full stop. The whole immigration was a problem in itself.
Do you know what a student visa is, right?
Again, you're not. Again, you're evading this topic. You're evading the
That's
topic.
not it. Like,
Because
first
it's a
off,
separate. Because
a visa is not immigration, Gabriel.
visa is immigration. Visa is
You can
immigration.
go. A student visa is immigration.
Yes, a student visa. That's still part of that's still part of the immigration
Gabriel,
process.
listen, Gabriel. The idea of them is to come to the country, be educated on technology, and go back to their home to rebuild it. That's what student visa does.
Which is another.
Every
Which
every country on the planet does that. That has a decent university. America tends to have the best universities.
yes,
UCLA is probably the best university on the planet,
yes, of
according
course.
to international.
But people have argued, and you guys have argued that
That's not what I'm
no, you
saying.
guys have argued people that come over this country, whether it's documented, whether it's undocumented, there are a drain on the system. Even when
So
it's from the university level
okay.
to the level where
What you're
they're
saying is
taking
right.
benefits.
This is what you're saying. You're saying this right. You're saying that having 20 million undocumented people into the country is equivalent to having 600,000 over the course of 10 years?
Well,
Is that
again,
what you're saying?
I'm not. I never made an anti-immigration problem.
I'm asking you
I
that
never.
question though. I'm just asking you. This is Daniel to Gabriel. Do you think that
I
that's
never made.
equivalent?
I'm
Just
not
a
the one
question.
making an anti-immigration problem. I don't think having 18 million illegal immigrants in this country is
Illegal.
illegal immigration is a bad thing because that's like 3% of the population. That's not a bad thing.
Wait,
Or
you
not
don't think having 3%? You don't think having 20 million illegal aliens into the country is a bad thing?
out of 340 million. No,
Okay, so right now, what's going on is Iran. There's rumors Iran is threatening to unleash sleeper attacks into the country. Now, a couple months ago, we were saying that's a big issue with illegal immigration because we don't know who crossed the border and we don't know how long they've been here. We don't know what they're planning. It's
you
called
just cooked.
national
You
security.
just cooked yourself.
No,
You
I'm
just
telling you
cooked
about
yourself.
national
No,
security
but
from undocumented people.
you
What are you
just
talking about? This is
you just
this
cooked.
is why it's so
You're,
dangerous,
you're
bro.
cooking yourself because who is our number one geopolitical foe?
They're sending student
Well,
visas over here. What are you talking about?
who's our number one geopolitical foe? Daniel.
It's completely irrelevant to the conversation.
How relevant to the conversation?
Completely
You talk
irrelevant.
about
You talking about
national
immigration?
you talk about national security, stopping immigration for
Okay,
national
watch this.
security
So
reasons.
you
Who
saying
is
you
our number
saying
one
that
geopolitical foe?
this is the thing y'all do. Y'all have
Nah,
this this false equivalence
you
argument.
cooked
Dog,
you
you do
cooked
realize
yourself. You
that
cooked
have
yourself. You just
hold
walked
on one
yourself into
second.
that trap.
You do realize that having
Ah.
20 million illegals we know absolutely nothing about is not the same as having 60,000
You
people
just
per
mentioned
year
Iran.
who sign up and tell us
Who is our
absolutely
number
everything
one?
about them. We
Who
gain
is our?
access to their social medias. We basically spy on them for the entire time that they're
What
here.
country is the
You're
number
saying
one
that
threat
that
in
is
attacking
equivalent
United
to
States hegemony
um,
around?
sneaking across the border? That
What
makes no sense.
what country is the number one threat in attacking America's hegemony around the world and toppling us
If
from
you're
number
talking
one?
about cyber warfare, it's Japan.
I'm talking about period. I'm just talking about period. The threat to the dollar,
Well, Japan right now.
the threat to everything.
Japan cyber warfare right
You're evading
now.
you're evading the question on
China steals a
purpose.
bunch of our pageants.
You're evading the
Pageants,
question
but
on purpose. Who is our number one geopolitical?
depends on who you ask. Some say Russia,
No,
some
it
say
not
China.
depends on who you ask.
It is definitely depends on who you ask.
The last two presidents have been very clear on this issue. The last two presidents, Trump and Biden, they've been very clear on who's our number one
It
geopolitical
just
foe.
depends, man. Because Trump felt like it was China, Biden felt like it was Russia. It's the reason why he spent all that money in Ukraine.
Biden was very very tough on China.
He spent a shit ton of money in Ukraine outside of his son's dealings over there. He was,
We're
but
still
that's
spending
beside
money.
the point. We're talking
We're
about
still spending
illegal
money in
immigration
Ukraine.
versus student visas. You
We're
understand the
still
difference, right?
spending money in Ukraine.
But you acknowledge that the
What are you
student
talking
visas are
about?
very different from illegal immigration,
No,
right? That was a process. That was the whole point we're talking
you
about.
made a national security point. Talk about
That is completely valid.
we need to curtail
It's
immigration
still
because of
valid.
national security when we're letting in 600,000 from our number one geopolitical foe. And but you said that's okay.
60,000 a year.
But you said
Be,
even
be sure be sure to add the time period though.
okay, we can set, but that's still our number one. That's still our number one geopolitical foe who's trying to dethrone us from being number one in the world. But you're saying you're okay with that.
Everybody's trying to
That's what you're
dethrone us from being number one in the world.
no, but this is
Everybody's trying to do that.
this is a country that actually has the capability of doing it.
No, not necessarily. They
like,
don't have a population.
like this is the country that has
That's what I'm saying. They don't have a
now you're
population.
trying
Like
to now you're trying to
to
now you're
get
trying
into
to
this subject, you
now
have to
you're
talk about something you
trying
don't really
to
don't know what you're
now
talking
you're
about.
trying to
But
downplay
back to what I was
China.
saying
You're
about the
trying to
illegal
downplay
immigration.
China because you got cooked in your point, Daniel. I see what
To
you're
make
doing.
the
It's
equivalence,
tactic.
it's not a cook. What are you talking
I
about? To
see your
make the equivalence that
I
letting
see your
60,000
tactics.
people in supervised the same as 20 million undocumented. That's your point,
why
though,
are we taking
Gabriel.
foreigners from a country that is our number one political foe? I
Are
mean
you saying that's
geopolitical
your
foe.
point, Gabriel?
Why are we
Are
taking
you saying that's your
why
point?
are we taking foreigners from a country that is our number one geopolitical foe? A country that's trying to threaten us all over the place, trying to
We take in
dethrone
people
us,
from everywhere,
trying to
Gabriel.
that's a
This
threat
makes
to
no sense. Like
that's
the
a threat to the
argument itself
dollar,
makes no
a
sense.
country that's a threat to the dollar, a country
They're
that
not a
is
threat to the dollar.
a country that is
They will go
a country
bankrupt
that
trying to
is
fight the dollar,
a
which is
country
why they
that's
haven't been pushing it
a
lately.
country that fights with us for spheres of influence around the world,
But you
a
see what he's
country
doing?
that's
He's
trying to
just
dethrone
throwing
us,
out random stuff that
a
makes no
country
sense,
that's
bro.
trying to dethrone us from American hegemony around the world.
Every
And you're
country's
saying
trying to
that
dethrone us. What are you
no,
talking about? It makes no sense.
China, first of all, is the second largest economy in the
Gabriel,
world, second largest
Gabriel.
GDP in the world,
Duh. It's the reason
second
why they're the
largest
second largest in the
and
world.
top two military, depends on who you ask.
Yo, you FBA, bro. You some African
Cool,
fucking
bro.
bitch
Cool
ass nigga.
story.
Tariq, you a fucking
Cool story,
bitch.
bro.
I'll backhand you, nigga. You West African bitch ass. On my mom, you're a nigga.
I don't know who this dude is. Anyway,
Nerd ass West
yo.
African. You're
So
West
Gabriel, the
African,
point
bro.
is
The
this,
whites
right?
will
When you
never accept
take
you.
a
You West
bunch of
African.
people, You let them into the country,
You're a West
undocumented,
African.
dog.
Yo, hey, I'm
What you
not
do
trying to
is
talk
you
to you, man. Yo,
increase
bitch ass nigga.
the idea of a terrorist
I'm
attack,
not
and that
talking to
was
you.
the
Hey, yo,
actual
Tariq,
concerns.
where you at,
Like
bitch
this
ass
other
nigga?
shit you talking about, as far as the letting the student visas in, those are people you can actually track, which makes it a big difference between that and the undocumented. That's the whole point. Like anything you're saying outside of that makes no sense. And every country in the world is trying to become the largest economy. Now, granted, China does have a head start on a lot of people because we send a lot of manufacturing jobs. Basically, everything we need is kind of made in China, which is a mistake. I'll agree to that. However, right, we let people in all the time. I mean, we literally flew people over from Palestine when Israel was bombing them, and they literally screamed
Bro,
death to
don't
America.
say we. You live in Section 8. Don't
You
say
said what
we,
now?
my nigga.
Who is this dude? Who are you
Right,
again?
Free. I'll get you in a second. I'll let you troll in a minute. My brother's making a point.
On,
Free, calm down. I'll let you troll.
on God, I'm not trolling.
Okay, no. You'll troll in a minute. I got you.
Yep.
Just hold tight. Hold your burrito. We'll get you in a minute. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah. So the whole thing that Gabriel was doing with this deflection makes no sense. At the end of the day, 20 million undocumented people versus 60,000 controlled visas is not even the same. It's really a false equivalence. And if you take a look at what Trump got out of that tariff deal, he got a whole lot out of China. So, and I think he gave up too much, to be honest with you, but he got a whole lot in return.
Mm.
And America's universities are highly coveted all over the world, and every economy on the planet is trying to become number one.
Mm.
Uh,
So
so
you
like
don't,
these points he's making makes no
so you
sense.
don't care about national security. So that was, I don't even know why you
Did I
brought that
say
up.
that? Is that what I said? I said controlled.
Mm.
What are you talking? Like you literally missing
No,
the part where I said those visas are controlled.
because from certain countries, Donald
Have you ever had to get a visa before?
from certain countries, from certain, let me make my point. From certain countries, Donald Trump wants to take away people's documented status. People who came here, who had a sponsor, who came here the legal way. Donald Trump is working to try to take away some of those people. Some of those people is in like Latin American countries and in the Caribbean. And he's trying, and you guys will support that. But when he brings in 60,000 from China, oh, we don't give a now. From the
No,
number
I
one
didn't say I
Jew.
supported that. We
You
are
don't.
both saying we don't
You
necessarily
seem
we're not supporting that. What are you
there's
talking
not
about?
that again. You don't have that fervor reaction when he was letting in a bunch
When
of.
did you hear me say I support that?
You don't have the same reaction when it was letting Haitians in, or when he was letting people from the Caribbean or people from African
What
in.
was my
You don't
reaction
have the
when he let
same.
Haitians in?
You don't have you again like you and Tariq were doing. You guys were making a distinction. You guys saying, I don't agree with it, but it's not that bad.
No, we were calling it. No, we calling the
Like
situation what it
where's the
was. When you
where's
take,
the language? Where's the, oh, this is a
I got you.
direct
I can explain it to
harm
you right
on
now.
foundational Black
I can answer
Americans.
right now.
Where's that
I
language?
can
Because
answer
I'm
right
not
now.
hearing that.
I can
I'm
answer that
not
question
hearing
right
that.
now. I can answer it right now. You talking now? Listen. The reason why we don't agree with immigration is because it's just bad, right? That's the first thing. Second thing, if you take a look at how these people are coming over, right? You have undocumented illegals. That is very different from documentation. And then when you have them documented, you know where they live, you know where they move, what school they go to. If they grade slip, you can send them back. When you have illegal people over here, what they do is they come over here, they have kids, they bleed the system dry, and then they run up these scams and shit. I would say both is an issue. However, the more pressing issue is the undocumented, unknown people. Like they're both bad. One slightly worse. I'm pretty sure you'd much rather drop a bowl in your foot than be shot. So if you have to choose the two, I'm pretty sure you're gonna choose the bowl.
So
That still doesn't
I'm
make it
saying
less
if
bad.
Trump, I'm saying if Trump is going to allow these people from China to come in and study in our country, then he should allow the people that came here came here who had a sponsor here, who came in, who are documented, who didn't come here illegally, who came here through things like the parole program or TPS. He should let those people stay as well if he's going to let the Chinese people stay.
And look, that is your opinion.
That's
Look,
consistent.
listen,
All I want is consistency.
listen. That is your opinion, and you are allowed to have it. My opinion is he shouldn't let none of these. That's
And
my
not to
opinion.
and
That's my
not to
stance on it.
and he's also making deals with certain industries like the hospitality industry of letting their illegal immigrants stay as well. And those are
Like
illegal
that's in
immigrants.
California.
He's making and Trump is literally making deals with certain industries.
See, now you talking about migrant workers now.
Like
That's the difference.
like what are we doing? Like are you full
You
stop against
understand the difference between
immigrants?
a migrant
I'm just
worker?
saying the
Hold on,
same.
just so we clear. Wait, just so we clear. You understand the difference between a migrant worker and an
I'm
immigrant, right?
saying the same energy,
I'm just asking you a question.
the same energy y'all had for the Democrats. You guys don't have to Donald Trump
So wait, do you want it?
when
Because
he
20
also
million
shows.
illegal versus 20 million illegal, which was roughly 5 million a year, versus 60,000 a year documented. Are you trying to say that that's equal?
Literally, who averaged more deportations?
I'm asking you a
Who
question. Are
averaged
you
more?
trying to say that's
Who
equal?
averaged more deportations per month?
He let in more people.
Who averaged more deportations?
He let in
But
more
the
people.
people are here though.
Listen what I'm trying to tell you,
But the
right?
people are
Are you
here
trying
though.
to compare? Are you trying to compare, right? 5 million a year to 60,000 a year,
I'm saying,
documented
I'm
versus
saying, I'm
undocumented.
saying, the man. First of all,
Gabriel, that's what you're doing.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not. First of
You're
all,
making an argument that letting in 5 million illegals per year is equivalent to letting 60,000 documented in. That's the argument you're making
no,
right now.
I'm saying is even on the issue of deportation, he's not even
I'm just
deportation.
letting you know
He's not.
that's the argument you're
I'm
making.
not. You're putting words in my mouth. I'm not
So
doing
wait,
that.
so you
I'm
disagree
not.
with
I'm
that?
not
So you're
doing that.
saying that? So you wait, just so be clear, so I'm not confusing your
Daniel, we
argument.
don't. You know, I don't.
You
I don't do gotcha questions. I'm not. I don't do gotcha.
no, it's
I
not a
don't.
gotcha
It is a
question,
gotcha.
Gabriel.
It
Are
is a
you trying
gotcha
to?
question. I don't do gotcha.
It's a conversation.
I don't do gotcha
You're
questions.
saying that they're equivalent. So are you saying that they're not equivalent?
No, I'm saying I want consistency. And when you
Wait, are
see,
you saying that they're not
no,
equivalent?
no,
I'm asking you
I'm
about the
saying I
equivalence.
want consistency from y'all side. I'm holding y'all accountable. When I
I
see
think it's
when you guys
pretty
go
fair to
after,
say that
no,
60,000 a year documented
that's not
is
the
a
only
lot
people.
better
That's
than
not the
5
only
million
people. That's not the
undocumented.
only people he's letting in. He's also he's
That's what
also
we're
he's
talking
also
about, though,
letting the
Gabriel.
H1Bs. He's also letting
Gabriel, your words were
he's also letting
60,000
certain
Chinese
industries.
people. Were they
He's
not?
also letting certain industries keep their illegal
That's not
immigrant
what you said.
workers.
You came up
He's
here and was talking
also
about the
deporting.
60,000
He's also deporting
undocumented, I mean,
less than.
documented Chinese people a year.
I'm calling out the hypocrisy, Daniel. And he's also
You
letting.
said you came in. It's a false
It's
equivalence.
not as
You
false.
came in and you
Who was
said
equating?
he's letting
Who was equating?
600,000 Chinese
I
people
never
in. How do
put.
you guys feel
No
about
one.
that?
No one.
Those are
No one.
student
No
visas,
one made an
and it's
equation.
60,000 per year.
No one
Now
made an.
that compared to the 5 million illegal
No one
immigrants
making a.
Joe Biden let in per year is
No one
very
made an
different. Are you
equivalence.
trying to say they're the same?
No one made an equivalence argument. What I'm making is an inconsistency
No,
argument.
you
That's
said
what you're
there wasn't
missing.
the
I'm
same.
making an
You said there wasn't
inconsistency
the same
argument.
level of consistency between there. There's going to be a big difference on how you feel about 60,000 people coming in documented versus 5 million
So
coming in
why is he
undocumented.
deporting less
I
than? So
think that
why is he
think
deporting less
I
than
don't think
Biden?
that would be
Why is he
consistent
deporting less than Biden?
because he let less people in.
But the
The
people,
border
but the people
crossings
that
stopped
Biden
when
let,
Trump
the
got
people that
elected.
Biden let in are still here.
The border crossings dropped significantly when Trump got in office, and he's been deporting them ever since. He's only been in since January.
Okay, but in the
It is
same
August right
okay,
now.
but in the
It's eight
same time
months.
period, if you compare to last year, 2024, he's deporting less per month than Joe Biden did by about 8,000.
Joe Biden literally only started ramping up deportance when people started complaining about it, and he realized that he had to run again for
No,
the
I see.
presidency. He did that to gain favor with the crowd. What are you talking about? You say these things, and you're so misleading them, and you don't want to
You're
acknowledge the
evading the
truth.
topic. You're evading the topic.
No, I'm not invading
I'm
the topic,
calling out the
Gabriel. You just got
inconsistencies.
on this stage and said with a straight
You
face
guys
that letting
killed the
5 million
Democratic Party.
undocumented
You
people
guys
in is
killed the
equivalent to
Democratic.
letting
You
60,000
guys killed the
controlled
Democratic Party
visas
for
into the country. That makes
immigration,
no
but
sense.
do not kill Donald Trump when he's letting in H1Bs, when he's letting in the Chinese people, when he's
Okay, now Gabriel, you're just kind of talking circularly. So Gabriel, make your point. We're gonna wrap it on up because now you're just saying the same thing over and over. So it's
no,
getting redundant. So
it's not just the same thing. It's just like my point is I'm calling out the inconsistencies on immigration, and you guys don't have the same fervor. You guys don't have the same fervor. You guys don't have the same energy when it comes to Trump on immigration.
Gabriel, here's the thing. See, when these other immigrants come over here, especially from Africa and the Caribbean or whatever, what's different than the Chinese immigrants? When these African immigrants come over and they do crime, it's falling on us. It's black crime, and then all of a sudden we get the stigma. So yeah, we are very vocal about that because it really, really directly affects us on an immediate level. So yeah, we're calling that out and delineating.
That's a white supremacist tactic right there. It's Tariq.
How though? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, that's like me turning off Fox News. Hey, look at what's going on in Chicago. Look at all these black people committing all this crime. Putting the crime rate up. You're doing the same thing. It was put it like, oh, every time a black person committed something, oh,
I don't know, whack ass. Well, that didn't make zero sense. You didn't land that one. That's not.
At
you
all.
doing
Like,
the
what are you
same. You
talking
doing the
about,
same thing that white. You doing the same. What you're doing to immigrants. You're doing the same thing that
Gabriel?
white
Hey,
supremacists do to y'all. Like I don't understand why you doing that.
no, no, that's not the
You
same.
do that every time. Every time it's like a crime.
No, when Gabriel, when your fellow Haitians come over here and y'all win Grammy Awards, y'all run up there on the stage with a Haitian flag, okay? When you win a football game or a basketball game, all of a sudden a Haitian flag pops up. Now you go commit a crime, you rob a liquor store, all of a sudden, oh, he's black. What about the problems in the black community? All of a sudden, we have to absorb your degeneracy. You, that's a problem.
No, we're black first. First of all,
And then the
second of
crazy part
all,
about it, the Chinese don't hop on news channels saying we need to get rid of Black History Month. And I say this, they don't say that. They don't try to pretend to be us. And this is what I'm saying. Every
who
time
be
we have a
saying that,
discussion,
bro? Ain't last time I checked, Stacey Dash was FBA.
No, she ain't. Oh,
Oh, she.
this is what I'm talking about. We got people like Byron Donalds who say he don't believe in reparations. His mom
Well,
won't
that's
get it.
your
This is a
party. That's your
politician, an
party,
elected.
Daniel. So
when's
that's
the
not my party. That's
It's
your
an
party.
elected
That's your
official.
party.
He's an elected
That's your
official.
party.
He's not from America. That's the
And he's
point.
consistent with the Republican Party, which is the party that she
Jasmine
supports.
Crockett said black people ain't trying to farm, which is completely false.
Mhm.
She also said that we don't need
Now
$5,000.
you're taking it out of context. And I love
She said
and I
that. Those are her
love Jazz.
words.
And I don't even know why you be hating on Jasmine Crockett. I love Jasmine Crockett.
These words are her mouth. What are you talking
No,
about?
you're
I'm
not.
just
Well,
telling you. I'm just trying to tell you
you're
like this.
misconstruing her point.
But even the Democrats,
Wait, wait. What do you mean? Because misconstruing her point when she said out her mouth, black people ain't trying to farm, and $5,000 wouldn't help black people right now.
No,
What do you mean by that?
you're just misconstruing her words.
So what did she say then?
You're misconstruing. She's saying that work that illegal immigrants do on like the agricultural work, most Americans in general are not going to do those jobs.
That's not what she
That's just
said. She
facts.
said black people ain't trying to
That's
farm.
what she was saying. That's
no.
what she
She
was
said
saying.
black people weren't trying to farm.
Jasmine Crockett voted for
And
Jasmine Crockett voted for
I put that on
farm.
her stiff wig. That's what she
She's
said,
voted.
gang. That came
She's
right out of her
voted on
mouth. She
legislation
said,
to fund black farmers. So I don't know what
this is
you're
what I'm
talking
saying,
about.
bro.
I
Anytime,
go
you
by
know what, Flex? You notice
she
every time
supported
we have a discussion with
legislation to
these
help
people
black farmers.
and they
So you're
lose
just
one point,
lying.
they just start saying random
Right.
Democratic shield
She
talking point.
supported legislation.
He had a malfunction. He's like, you know what? You guys don't believe in vegan. Like, yo,
Man,
60,000
I don't
people
burn
versus
Donalds like
5
that, man.
million?
You guys bring up burn Donalds. And look,
This is
you guys bring up
ridiculous,
Tim
bro.
Scott like they
Like,
not Republicans. Like Tim
no,
Scott
we're just
is a
bringing
whole
you
black.
people who aren't from
Tim
this
Scott is
country
a
who
whole
speak
black
on shit
American
that they don't know
against.
nothing
Tim
about.
Scott's a whole black
Okay.
American against reparations, and y'all don't call that.
Blew a
Bro,
fuse on you blew a fuse on Gabriel. Now he's just dirt cookie.
It's ridiculous,
Dirt.
man. All right, man. Look, yeah,
oh,
take it
you
easy,
and
Flex, bro.
This is dirt cookie cackling right now, brother. All right, Gabriel, going back to your dirt cookies. I get you next time. Thank you so much. Good Lord. All right.
I'm no longer musty. I'm no longer musty. Hey, I'm no longer musty. I'm no longer musty. 'Cause I got my real work on. I'm no longer musty. 'Cause I got my real work on. I'm no longer musty. 'Cause I got my real